Hello, my name is Natalia Seves, and today I'm going to tell you why you should get yourself a bike. So, for starters, it helps the planet. Getting a bike is way smaller than a car, so the production cost and the amount of pollution that goes through when making one of these is way less than a car because it's less than half of one. Actually, I believe 20 bikes fit in the size of one car. According to Bike Attack, it reduces household emissions, as well as reducing traffic, which is up to 50% in rush hours. And actually, a bike produces no pollution compared to 0.97 pounds of cars. Also, it saves forests by producing less rubbers to do the tires and other things of the bike compared to cars. It is also a good financial decision. If you're like me that don't have anything big under your name and your credit score really isn't accurate because of this, buying a bike is a good way to go. They are somewhat inexpensive compared to the price of a car. They take you places as well as a car, and your credit score is gonna bump after getting one of these if you finance it, so it'll be a really good financial decision. It's also saves money on gas, which it's something amazing. I pay about $2.50 for a full tank of gas in one of these that takes me for about a week everywhere I go, compared to my car, which I spend about $30, and it's a hybrid, so you can see the difference. Another reason to get a bike is because they are fun. They actually have freedom attached to their names. It's a car that gives you a lot of liberty. You can feel the air, you can enjoy the ride, you can actually look at your surroundings whenever you're riding one of these, which it's a lot of fun. Also, you can get to meet new people because there's a lot of people that ride bikes as well. And whenever you do, you become friends, which normally is what happens because you have common interests, and that has happened ever since I got this bike. I've made at least 5 new friends that ride, and we just go on joyrides, which is really fun. And the only thing in common that we have is that we all have a motorcycle. So lastly, I'm gonna show you how to ride a bike, the steps you need to know. First of all, to ride a bike, you need to have a motorcycle license. So it's an M endorsement that will go on your license, and right next to the C, you'll have an M. You have to take a course. The course will typically be 2 to 3 days, and they will show you everything you need to know. I took my course at Harley Davidson of Kingwood, and it was the best course and the best thing I could do to jumpstart and actually learn how to really ride a bike. But just some information. You need to know what all of your handles do, what everything, both of your hands and both of your feet, you're gonna be using them when you're riding one of these. You want to make sure your mirrors, you can see through them, and also when you're riding, if you wanna turn lanes, you wanna make sure you turn your head as well, because there's some blind spots in bikes as well as in cars. So there's a lot of safety measures you have to take whenever riding a car. What else? So another thing that's really important to riding a motorcycle is you have to have the appropriate gear. So a helmet. If you are under the age of 21, it's mandatory that you have to wear a helmet in the state of Texas, according to Bike Attack. And I think if you're over 21 and you have a license, the M endorsement, you don't have to wear a helmet, but it's still definitely recommended because while a car has the airbags, all the cushion, it's a big machine, a lot of metal that's gonna protect you. With this, you only have your riding gear. And according to Hot Motors, it's less likely to get in an accident in a motorcycle, but that's because less people have one. So if you compare accidents with cars and accidents with motorcycles, you'll see less accidents with motorcycles, but the only reason is because there's not a lot of out there compared to cars. So the main thing is that you have to be safe. And those are my reasons for you to get a motorcycle. Thank you.